It definitely benefits the prosecution. I really can't believe that the defense is okay with 8 women being on that panel. Now, of course, 8 women, 4 men, 2 alternates, both women. And of these 14 people, 13 people are Caucasian appearing because, of course, I haven't confirmed their race. And there is 1 black man on the jury. Now, guys, I also want to finally, it took 24 hours, but we finally got to opening statements. And let me tell you, they were well worth the wait. Take a look.
Can you imagine waking up to the person who's supposed to love you the most instead standing over you with a hammer? By August of 2019, after years of trying to work things out, Melanie had told her husband that she wanted a divorce.
There was a hammer on the table next to him that he had been using earlier to repair a nail. That he wanted to see that file. He wanted to know who she was getting this text from. Went over to the couch with the hammer. But at no time did he strike her with the hammer at that point. He asked her for the phone. She would not give it to him. They struggled for the hammer. And I'm just going to say, you will have the opportunity to examine the medical evidence here. And I contend that the medical evidence will show, and as well as the scientific evidence, that she was struck with the hammer.
So, guys, you can see this is a he said, she said, but not only that, the crux is the issue of intent. And basically what we tell the jury is intent can be formed in an instant. The minute I snap my fingers or the second I snap, then I intended to snap. So it's not a premeditation type of crime. And I think that is where this all lies. Was he standing above her with a hammer and premeditated the act? Or was it a struggle? Lindsay, Brian?
And Seema, we know police caught up with him later that evening. What was his condition when Hillsborough officers actually arrested him?
So descriptive and so detailed these officers were on the stand. There was a video played of Eubanks being extricated from the vehicle. One officer testified that there was blood actually on the vehicle, and another officer testified they saw a large gash on his arm. He said that he was suicidal, and it took a long time and some convincing to get him out of the car.
Yeah, and Seema, you said when officers found him, did Eubanks say anything to those officers?
Well, originally he said something about wanting to commit suicide. Then he said he had a gun, but there was no gun. And then finally he said he had a hammer, and they did in fact find the hammer in the vehicle. And finally he did say that, in essence, that he was sorry. He asked about his wife's injuries, even telling one of the officers, hey, call the hospital, find out how she is. And then finally, I can't believe this, at the jail, when they were processing him, he said to investigator Hendricks, thanks for not killing me. Lindsay, Brian, back to you.